always ready.
What I would like... Oh shit. Do I not gather my party? Should I have... I probably should have talked to my other party members too. There was information. Oh, yeah, there's your other blankie. Go get that other blankie. There's a blankie over there. There's my blankie. There's my blankie.
It's time to act.
Yeah, let's go talk to other Camellia and the other one. Yes, can I have my blankie, please? Thank you. Go lay on the other one. You got a big one right over there. You steal every blanket in this place. Every blanket, every piece of clothing, everything. Everything is like yours to lay on. Camellia, that's who I talk to. Looks you over pensively, toying with a snake-shaped bone amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing that you glance, she flashes you a cold, barely there smile. Greetings. Seems for a moment that she wants to say something else. The pause grows too long, and she slips back into cautious silence. I had a good teacher, although they don't get all the credit. I'm a most diligent student. Camellia licks her parched lips. Amulet's quite unusual. Very good. My little trinket. So nice of you to notice, but I assure you this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? You are much more relaxed during combat. Battle cries are uninhibited. She blushes slightly and lowers her eyes. So you've noticed. To be honest, I find it embarrassing. You see, being a shaman means having spirits of battle. As my ever-present companions in the heat of combat, they become rather vocal. Want to know more about me than you already do? Why? Camellia arches a dainty brow. I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Isn't that sufficient? Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversation, the spirits are calling me. I must respond. Please excuse me. Turns away, watching you out of the corner of her eye. Oh, okay. Well, that's the way you're gonna be, bitch. Anevia, in her muted colors, blends almost perfectly into the background. She appears relaxed, but her seemingly unfocused eyes are taking in everything around her, tracking and filtering potential threats. The only tell is the way she drums her fingers on her hip near her weapon sheath. She shows no signs of her injuries and confidentially leans on her previously broken leg. She pretends to have just noticed you, even though she watches you approach from far. Oh, hey, see how they patched me up? I can run, jump, or dance a jig if I feel like it. There was a couple spots I wanted to check out, but I didn't have time. There really is a den of cultists there. You should be good if you could swoop in there and bust some heads. You don't even need a search warrant. Aha! Anevia shoots you a crooked smile. Silken thread atelier has been revealed. First one is the silken thread. It's a funny little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders and never buys any fabric, but they always seem oh so busy. They're busy with something in there, all right, but sewing it ain't. Topaz Solutions has been revealed. Second one is the alchemy shop, Topaz Solutions. They trade in everything, and not just healing potions. Judging by the ingredients they've been buying on the black market, there's something fishy about the alchemical rituals going down in that place. She shrugs with a lazy smile. Be happy to, but there's kind of nothing to tell. What's so interesting about me? Where are you from? Nowhere. Was blown in by the wind and found in a cabbage patch. She stops short. Sorry, that's an old habit of mine. I don't like babbling about my past. But you saved my skin, so I guess I kinda owe you. Owe it to you, not to con around, right? I'm from Nidell, and I wouldn't wish my homeland on my worst enemy. She's human, right? I think yeah, she's human. You've heard of the place, I'm sure, ruled by monsters that aren't alive nor dead. No, I haven't. Nidell is one of the oldest surviving countries in Avestan, having been founded during the uncounted years of the Age of Darkness, even though it is now beholden to the neighboring infernal realm of Chiliax, it retained significant autonomy to pursue its own shadowy goals. Okay. But humans are still allowed to... Ruled by monsters that aren't alive nor dead, and the official religion is the cult of Zon Kutan. I grew up in a slum like a weed between the cobblestones. I didn't have a dad, but I had lots of aunts and uncles, my mom's cronies. No prize for guessing the kind of business she was involved in. Prostitution? They gave me a set of lockpicks as soon as I could hold a spoon, and while the other kids were picking their noses, I was picking pockets. You don't pick pockets with lockpicks, kid. You pick doors and locks. When I was 12, the monks of the Silent Shroud came for us. Creepy guys with their mouths even soon shut. They're the guards in Nizrak. Mom gave me to her friends. We hid in a secret temple at Desna. I never saw my mom again. I lay low in the temple for the next few years, kept my head down, I washed floors, fetched water, listened to the sermons. Funny thing, after a while I started liking Desna's teachings. As soon as I was old enough, I was out of there. I left Nidell and got as far away as I could. Got that right. Only the best for you. What do you do for the knights and nobles fail to save the world? The lowlives are your only hope. How'd you meet Erebeth? I was bumming around at Timon, while back doing this and that. Desnan temples sometimes gave me odd jobs, you know. Sometimes they needed people with skills like mine. On the surface, it was fine. I guess after Nidell, the freedom of river kingdoms should have seemed like heaven. A chance to sit back and enjoy life, but I wasn't happy. There just wasn't any joy in my new life. I was all alone. No one cared about me, and I didn't care about anybody either. I struggled to find a reason to drag myself out of bed every morning. Tying a stone around my neck and jumping into the nearest river started to look pretty appealing. One day I was hired to follow some fellows the local authorities suspected were Resmiran spies. I was stupid. I made a rookie mistake and they caught me. It's like my body had already decided to do what my mind had been fighting to finally put me out of my misery. Get someone else to kill me since I didn't have the guts to do it myself. They grabbed me. I thought they'd got me on the spot, but instead they hogtied me and dragged me off. Just like an animal going to the slaughter, my only thought was, let's get this over with. They brought me to their stinking cave, threw me on their altar, realized who it was, Kuthites from Nidal. They tracked me down after all those years, but I didn't care anymore. Wouldn't even have cared if they'd eaten me or whatever. We all gotta go sometimes, right? So I was lying there staring at those knives pointed at me when fate rolled the dice and I hit the jackpot. Erebeth, there she was, storming into the cave. Picture it. I'm lying on the altar with all these knife-wielding maniacs around me, and suddenly Erebeth storms in. I thought it was Iomade. I'm going to keep this, the name and the way you say it is going to throw me off. I thought it was Iomade herself, piercing her shining armor with her gleaming sword raised. She made quick work of those scumbags, chopped them up just like that. Didn't even have time to blink. She untied me, and then Anevia's face lights up as she chuckles. She looked through the papers they had on the table, and she started swearing like a sailor. So much for Iomade. After almost becoming a human sacrifice, I knew I never wanted to leave Erebeth's side. Doesn't know I fell for her instantly, and I fell hard, and my misery was gone. When Erebeth showed me what was in those papers, proof that the cultists had a nest in her home city, while I offered to help without a second thought. Anevia smiles warmly. She must have figured I couldn't wait to get my revenge on the cultists. I didn't give a damn about them. It was her. I'd go anywhere with her, even on a crusade. Or into the jaws of the dragon. But I took to life in Kennebrah's like a duck to water. I used to be an outcast wherever I went, but half the crusaders are the same. After all, who'd volunteer to tangle with demons on the edge of the abyss? You gotta be either a goody two-shoes with too much honor and free time, or a misfit with no life out in the normal world with normal people. People come here to run away from their debts, their past, from themselves, so I fit right in. Thank you for asking. Telling you all this kind of made me feel better. The only other one... Seelah? Seelah. Seelah? Oh. Didn't realize I had switched to the bear.
We should move.
Seelah smiles at you warmly. Hey there, during that march to the dungeon, we never got the chance to exchange a proper greeting. It's high time I shake your hand. Beth is worried about her fighters. I understand that. I wanted to look for Jana myself, so I didn't distract you, but since you're on this too, I could use some help. Jana and I met in Kinabras a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together. We went to that unforgettable celebration together too. We got separated in the crowd, so we should start looking from the main square. That's where I last saw her. Seelah frowns. Jana's a good fighter, even if she is green. She couldn't have become an Eldori otherwise. I hope that means she's alright. Day of the celebration, Seelah parted with Jana at the market. Of course, ask anything. A little bit from Geb, a little bit from Katapesh, but mostly from the Knights of Iomade. I was accepted and began my training at 14. I belonged to their ranks more than I belonged to any other place. Very long one. Seelah looks at you cheerfully. A traveler is expected to have amusing stories. Unfortunately, I have only 3 tales of any interest. I'd like to save them for our next feast. Otherwise, I won't have anything to show for myself when it's time. Start bragging. That just won't do, especially since I'll win the night with my cautionary tale of battle with chupacabras. You can't tempt me with a story about fighting chupacabras and then your attitude toward life and war too carefree. Is that a hint of reproach? If you're only just asking, then no, I don't think so. You have to know when it's time for jokes, when it's time for mourning. The right moment for joys and for sermons, and sometimes a good traveling story can be all those things. Entertains and purifies the soul. That story about the chupacabras is one of the good ones. Picture a small town in Kadira, and down in the dungeons there's 2 murderers waiting to be executed. Gallows are already built for them. The ropes... I thought she wasn't going to tell me this story. The rope's been bought. Sometimes life takes a surprising turn. Suddenly a paladin of Iomade appears in the doorway and offers the murderers a deal. They go with her to fight some monsters. They'll live, if they survive, that is. There's a big difference between imminent death and probable death, with a glimmer of hope, wouldn't you say? So here we are, traveling through the desert, me and my friend, a priestess of Serenray, along with a little ratfolk fellow who asked for our help. 2 cutthroats. We get to the ratfolk village and see their bodies laying around all drained dry. We figured we'd have to fight vampires. That's how the little ratfolk described the monsters who attacked their village. That's why we went in all brazen-like. The sun was high and the vampires couldn't attack until dusk. But we never got a chance to look around. Black shadows, quick as the wind, attacked us from all sides. Not vampires, but chupacabras. One of the labs we pulled from the gallows got killed right away. The second one ran for his life. That left me, the ratfolk, and Kira. That was the name of the priestess, and we all steeled ourselves for the fight of our lives. Just when we thought the end had come, with the chupacabras surrounding me like a pack of dogs around a bear, a ratfolk friend wounded and down, and the teeth of the quickest of those blasted monsters clenched on Kira's shoulder. Right then, when all hope was lost, the other lad from the gallows suddenly came running back. He kills the beast attacking Kira. I'm sure you know that a turning point in the fight looks like. This was it. A moment before we were lost, and a moment later we had it back under control. The chupacabras dropped dead one by one. The little ratfolk is reunited with his family, who were hiding in the basement. The priestess and I closed the eyes of that boy from the gallows who saved us. It was a shame he didn't survive the fight. May the gods keep his soul in its journey throughout the afterlife. I'd fancy the stunt earned him some points in his final judgment. Smart to remember our journey doesn't end in death. Okay. When do they join the party, though? So I'm confused. We have a weight limit to our characters, right? The more characters in our party, the higher the weight limit. But I don't know if this is because of the difficulty I'm on or something. The weight limit doesn't seem to have a hard stop. Like, it's not... Like, I don't actually slow down. The place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it. Destruction of the Abyss.
My skills are absolute.
So, I am a little confused. That's a big boy. What the heck is that? Yeah, what is... Are you too mad? Whatever possessed you to steal the gem golem from the tower. Strahd Museum, explain yourself. We're gonna steal nothing, Commander. We saw some looters dragging it down the street. Captured it. Shiny fellow belongs to the treasury. The inlay alone is worth more than a... who cares about that? You're in the middle of... See to it, but no one lays so much as a finger on this golem, or plucks... Let it fight! You're in the middle, everyone's gonna die! Who cares about what it's worth? It's a golem, let it fight! I mean, if it has potential... What's this? People's word. That's what I hate. Like, if you got a you have a golden studded, or if you have like a golden diamond encrusted studded tank, like, hello. Surrender thy soul, Devon. Iomade, protect us. Aha, got you again. Times that today. Take your jokes and shove them, tiefling. Oh, we got another tiefling. Oh, easy there, chief. Can we get this person in the party? Why are you worried about guarding one tiefling? That looks like a guy. I think it's a guy tiefling. Where is this?
Hey, Chief! Ooh, hey, gorgeous. Come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out!
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap. Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious. Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem. I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff! If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras. That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty-looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy Woljif locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it? I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Talk to Airbeth about freeing him. Oh shit. What'd I just do? Oh, okay. I was afraid I accidentally just let him out. To the tavern. Is she in the tavern, you think? Which reminds me, we want to equip... Oh, we need to level up too. So we have two. We got a master, cold iron masterwork. Ooh, does fire damage. Nice. Oh, that was wrong weapon. Oh wait, the Jiska's a dagger? I mean, it does 16 damage when equipped. I mean, I'll take it.
Weapons, spells, poisons.
Two weapon fighting. You have two one-handed to get weapons to the character. It doesn't have the two weapon fighting feat. Without it, they still suffer from massive penalties to attack rolls. Oh, making an attack with a one-handed or a light weapon, you can make an additional attack with a weapon in the other hand. See, okay, I need two. In this case, the first attack gets a 6 penalty, and the second one up to 10 to the attack roll. Additionally, the second attack only receives half the strength bonus. To reduce the penalty, give the character the feat two weapons fighting and equip a light weapon. Attacker in one hand. Characters without this feat should stick to fighting with just one weapon. Okay, well, that's our problem. But I don't get that penalty if I... Well, actually, let's level up real quick.
Ready.
And see if we can get a feat. I don't think I get one every level, do I? I mean, I get 5 points, and I can only apply one per thing. I mean, if I could dump more into something, I would. Was it dual? Yes. I can't remember what the skill was now. I have such a terrible memory. Oops. Oh, two weapon fighting. What's the name? I didn't see it down there. Oh, I need Dex of 15. Can I not increase my dexterity? Am I fucked? My current value is 14. Damn it. How do... How do you increase stats in Pathfinder? Every 4th level, 4, 8, and 12. You increase one ability score by 1. This is a permanent bonus. Is this... Okay, so we should get one on the 4th level? I think, is what it's saying. Okay. I think we do want to take that, though. What do we take now? Did I take Persuasive? Is this level 1? I took a... What looks like a fox face. What was that fox face one? Damn it, I can't remember. This is why, like, when you make character, when you do this, it's good to, like, write down what you did beforehand. Because, like, making a character, you were like... I thought I did Persuasive. Oh, wait, I think I can do this. Class progression. Class progression. Wait, what? So first... Oh, well... Well, I should have... damn it. I didn't do... So I accidentally took Trickery? Oh, damn it. Well, where's Trickery? Why can't I do trick... It makes it seem like I should be able to take Trickery more than once. So confused. I'm so confused. Oh, it's called Deceitful. It's called... Damn it. Yes, not here either. Oh, okay. So I don't get. Okay, I'm. Ugh. I think that's what. I mean, I like being able to persuade people. I mean, I think we're gonna do that one.
It's time to act.
I have first aid kits, don't I? I swear I bought a shit ton of first aid kits, but okay. Alright, so we need to change up my inventory here. That's fine. I wish it would show the penalty. Do I? Where's the penalty at? Okay, right now. Okay. We'll go with that. And this is medium armor. So this is 6 minus 425. don't think that applies to us. Swing protection. She is a spellcaster, so we'll go ahead and throw... I didn't want this. I don't think she has anything at the moment, but... she's got a pretty high dexterity, so... What happened to the bows? Can she not use bow? There.
I'll take care of it. I am never wrong. We should move.
I'll be honest, I have no idea if what I'm doing is good at all. This is why doing character stuff with these games is so difficult. For me, anyways, it is extremely difficult. Why? He gets to put 2 points into whatever he wants. I can't do that. I got terrible perception. I also have terrible stealth. So I'm trying to bet, because my bear is normally with me all the time. So let's go ahead and put it into something. What's light barding?
My skills are absolute.
Erebeth shrugs. Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating in Canterbury. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the Defender's heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free. I have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? Erebus squints at you thoughtfully, then shrugs. If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend their days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful. She decided to take him. Go. May Iomade keep you safe. Hey, nice. We got another tiefling. Let's go just down through this way. So hopefully on our next level we'll get a bonus to our stats. It's always confusing to me when they, like, how things work.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me? Ah, you must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
I'm a tiefling too, you jerk.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Criminal underworld, there's no concept of justice. As honest people would understand it, the young thief Woljif. I wish those would stay there a little longer, or let you, like, read them and then pass them by. Identifying items. You have received the item's bracers that no one in your party was able to identify. To learn the properties of a magic item, you need to identify it once the item is added to your inventory. The character with the highest Arcana skill bonus will make a Knowledge Arcana skill check with a DC that depends on the specific item. If the check is successful, you will immediately learn every magic property the item has. If the check has failed, you can automatically identify the item at any vendor. Upon increasing their Knowledge Arcana skill bonus, their character will make another attempt to identify all identified items in your inventory. Develop the Knowledge Arcana skill to make use of identified items as soon as possible. In the worst scenario, you will have to wait until your next encounter with a vendor. Well, I guess we can go talk to a vendor. I will be right back. Okay. We're back. Hopefully. I think. My stomach was giving me some issues after taking some medicine and eating a little something to try and keep the medicine down. I've not been feeling super great of late. Stomach's been pain. Did I sell all this stuff? Crap. Woljif, a descendant of human. Oh, sorry. A descendant of demons, tieflings are not the most respected or trusted of Mendez citizens. Put it mildly. However, a few minutes in conversation with Woljif is enough to see that it's not prejudice working against this particular tiefling. It is his pedal-deep personality, his membership of one of Mendez. I always hate it when they do stuff like that. Leave it up there for me to read, and then have a button for me to push to press when I'm done. Why have it up there for me to read if you're not going to let me read it? Like, some people have different reading speeds. You might not have seen it at first, like you might have been doing something, whatever. I might have been enjoying the art. Like, why go to this page and have me stare at this for the next 30 seconds? Hello. Oh, so I don't just go, holy shit. Does most of the fucking story take place in this city? Global map. This is a global map of the city of Kinabros. To move the visible part of the map, use R. To travel to a location you have discovered, hover and cursor over the location, press X. Some locations may be not available for travel for various reasons. As you explore the map and progress through the game, you will discover new locations and routes. While traveling between locations, you may be attacked by enemies, so be sure you have enough rest and don't let them take you by surprise. The city fair with lots of attractions. Live music was in full swing when the demons attacked. The pavement is stained red with blood, and a gaping rift cuts the square in two. This is the place where the demon Lord Dascari cleaved the land with his terrible scythe, marking the beginning of the demonic invasion of Mendev. So right here, it seems. This is where the crossing would be. Tower of Estrad. Where do you think we go first? I say a drab and barely readable sign hangs over this cramped place. Oh, you've never been to this location. I like that it tells you that. Just in case you're like, did I go here? The building has always crowded with people, but none of the neighbors can recall ever coming here to have so much as button sewn back on. See, a good hideout or good place would be like, what they would do is actually have a store in front and have like the hideout, like have stuff in back. Can I level up in this screen? I can. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with whatever I'm assuming these characters have a certain progression path that they... And I am not the best at this. I'm having to, like, hard enough time deciding what I want my character. New spells. Bear's Endurance. Wow, she got a whole bunch of new spells. Bark Skin, Bear's Endurance, Bull Strength, Cure Moderate... Ooh, Cure Moderate runes. Nice. Delay Poison. What does that do? Does this actually slow down one friendly creature within touch range? Subject becomes temporarily immune to poison for an hour. Nice. Does that mean I have to do it before? I think I'm assuming I have to do that before they're poisoned. Transmuted creature becomes more poised, articulate, and personally forceful. One for the character. It says transmuted creature. Charisma-based spell checks. False life. Gain temporary hit points equal to 1d plus 1 plus caster. Okay. Damn. Damn. How many abilities did she get? Does she have all these abilities and I don't have them on the skill bar? On the hot bar? Well, no, it says new feats. These are... No, it says, yeah, it says new... Yeah, these are new. These are new. Damn, okay. I didn't mean to hit that. So, Seelah. Level her up. Athletics -5. I have absolutely no one with Arcana knowledge, do I? No, Woljif does now. I have some. I'm guessing Woljif's gonna get the most. I guess Arcana knowledge is very important for magic wielders. Whenever the paladin uses lay on hands to heal damage to one target, the target is no longer sickened. Including mummy rot. Oops, wrong button. I don't know why she's a fighter and not a hunter. Oh, what? You have an animal companion when you're also a hunter? I didn't even see that, damn it. Oh, I should not have picked Cavalier. Oh. I should have picked Hunter. That's what I wanted to go for. Hunters are warriors of the wild that forge close bonds with trusted animal companions. That is what I wanted to go for. Athletics, knowledge, persuasion, perception, stealth, lore. That's exactly what animal focus. That's exactly what yeah. Wait, can you change? You can change it. You can change your thing. Like you can like have 2 levels of Cavalier and 1 level of Hunter. Like you can do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that at all. Right, I will be right back. Sorry. Stomach calls. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Alright, well, now that we've figured out do I not level up when to walk? When do I level up? So Hunter was actually kind of what I was thinking about. You always come back. This is actually what I kind of wanted. This is actually kind of what I wanted my... Yeah. This is really what I was looking for. I'll have to remember this for the future. I don't think it would probably be great to switch character, switch partially through. I have no idea. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Ooh, she's got something called Rapid Shot. If you make a full attack with a ranged weapon, you can fire one additional time this round at the highest bonus. All your attack rolls take a -2 penalty when using Rapid Shot. Okay. Well, I was looking for something that had Animal Companion, and when I was, I mean, it was kind of overwhelming, the character builder. It was like D&D character builder. I've never done a Pathfinder before, like tabletop game. I knew it was a lot like D&D, but man, there was a lot of choices, and the only one that I saw that had it at the time was Cavalier. But the hunter one would probably I'm like role playing. My tiefling is like I haven't got the dual wielding yet. I got to go up one more dex point. But because this is I didn't know what I was doing. But if I knew what I was doing beforehand, if I had like everything played out, I would have had dual wielding already. But I'm only one on the next level. I should be able to get it, I think. And I would have been a like I want to be a tiefling from the woods who's like a hunter, huntress, someone that just kind of hunts. I kind of got the idea in my head, but she's got a bear companion. I wanted like a owl bear or something, but I think those are only from they didn't have that option. I think those are only from D&D. I was hoping for an owl bear or some sort of magical creature. They had a lot of more realistic. They had some weird ones like Mastodon and a raptor, and they had a Triceratops. I kind of wish I'd gone for the Triceratops now. But I like the bear too, but I wanted like an owl bear. I wanted something kind of weird and magical. I kind of wanted a bear with horns. I wish there was more. I wish there was more options than just plain old bear. All right, I guess we're gonna go here. Change group inner area. Take 3 hours travel. Oh wait, what's this? Carcass of strong steed with a broken leg is covered in mangled armor. Attacked, you can procure some regions for creating consumable items. Oh wait, can I do something different? There we go. Regions in this location. Collect. It's kind of cool seeing your character move like you're playing the tabletop. Did we make it? Dead duelist. What happened? Can I enter? Enter. Makes me feel like I'm playing the tabletop. But yeah, I would have been like a tiefling huntress with a companion that was a like have a dagger and sword, and then have like backup archery with some like nature arcana abilities or something. It's kind of what I was going for, but my character is a total jumble mess, unfortunately. I mean, it probably it just works that way because of the type of game it is. It's just so there's so much stuff. It's very easy to not know what you're doing, unless you've like played the tabletop, I guess, before. Like I said, if you don't have experience with it, it's very easy to make mistakes. Oh, there it is. Okay, finally, the dragon's out. Hey, I got my pet.